Hi everybody, this is Nicole Wright. Here I'm going to show you an important part of our online marketing system. Is going to be the ability to follow up with the people who've asked us for information about our business on autopilot, and it will also give us the ability to respond to them immediately. So you know that people spend a lot of time, different times of the day, browsing the internet, making decisions and clicking on various things and buying things. And they might do that, and they might not be in our time zone. They might actually be on the entire other side of the world, or they might just be doing it in the middle of the night while they're working the night shift. So we want to have our information be available to them all the time, not just when we answer the phone or respond to a voicemail, because now we're going to have this online system that is going to work for us 24 hours a day. So part of that, a key part of that, is having a system that manages our email responses to the people who have asked for information by entering their email onto a form that we've created on a blog, a website, a Facebook app, basically anywhere that we can attach to this system. There's a couple of different, many different systems out there. There are two that integrate with the viral blogging form and the capture pages that are provided with our company, but I'm going to show you one of those because it's the one that I've used from the very beginning. They've had great customer service with me when I was brand new and I had no idea what was going on. They were able to point me in the right direction and even walk me through some of the setup. So what you'll see when you come to Aweber.com is the ability to set up a brand new account for just $1. Let's see if I can click on this. Yep. So here you have opt-in email marketing, and you can sign up for just $1. That handles up to your first 500 subscribers. You can send unlimited emails and you get a money back guarantee. After the first month, then it'll be $19 per month, and then as your subscriber base goes up, the pricing will go up, but it's still very affordable. So when you click on sign up for just $1, you can create your trial account by selecting a pricing plan, monthly, quarterly, or yearly. Of course, you enter your account information and enter your billing information and agree and complete your order, and then you will have a Aweber account that's going to allow you again to capture as much contact information as you ask for on your forms and keep that in the system, track it, and send them a series of messages. And that's what we're going to do next. I'm going to show you how to set up a list. So for each group that you target, and we've talked a bit about making sure you specifically identify who you're trying to reach with your marketing, and you can create lists. So here I've just created a demo. We have a list, and Aweber will give it a default name. You can rename it. Let's see. I'm going to name it for the wonderful military spouses that I want to show this opportunity to, because we move around so much every couple of years with a PCS. We have to endure deployments where our spouses are gone long periods of time. You know, we have kids and responsibilities, and sometimes that gets in the way of the career that we'd anticipated having. And so we want to have something that's, you know, PCS proof, deployment proof, relocation proof, your kid being sick proof, because now you have the flexibility to work a business and get a great income without having to report to an office and so forth. So those are one of the markets that I am reaching out to, military spouses, and the website is empoweredspouse.com. So I'm going to put in here empowered spouse and give it a description. Okay, so perhaps it might be a specific capture page that I've designed. Enter your email address here. It doesn't want you to use a free address just because of what that might convey to your potential customer, but it will still function if you do so. Your business address, as well as, sometimes when you're running a campaign, you'd like to know when it kicks off, and maybe you want notifications of when folks have started subscribing to your list to know that the campaign is running. So you might enter information here in order to get notifications that someone has added their name to your list, and you can do that if you like. Click Save Settings, and then we're going to go up to Personalize your list. So you can add branding, website URL if you have that. You can also add social media sharing if you'd like for your emails as they're sent out to automatically post to a Twitter or a Facebook page or account. You can do that as well. We're going to come back and modify some of this in a later video, but for now we can just save the settings. And then the third step is the confirmed opt-in. We're going to be really smart about who we're reaching out to and the messages that we're sharing, so we can typically turn this off because we don't want. Are you sure you want to disable the confirmed opt-in? Yes, because we don't want to make folks jump through a couple of extra hoops. They might they might disappear. So we want them to come into the system and get the information. And also we'll have a and save the settings here. Okay, so you're all set now. You have created a list. See, Empowered Spouse List. And so once you have that list, you need to create messages that will go out to that list. The two types of messages that are available are a follow-up series, which is your standard. You will bill them once and they will run on autopilot anytime anyone subscribes. They get the first one, then they get the second one, they get the third one in a series. It doesn't matter if they start today or if you have someone come in 6 months from now. They each start at the beginning of the series and go through the series. So we'll create a follow-up. And the other type of message is a broadcast, which is something you create as a current event. So they can stay current with what's going on. You can share updates about what's happening in your business. This might be where you inform them about specials that are going on in your business. So we're going to do that just in a little bit. So I wanted to show you how to create your follow-up. You have some choices here. You can use a template like what they have over to the side. It can give you some forms, some standard fields, and some color. Really, I like to keep mine short, and I like to use plain text. So I'm going to use just a plain text message, and we'll see a blank form come up. There's a couple of things you want to remember as you're developing your email campaign. Now, of course, when you join with us, we're going to offer you a set of pre-written letters that you can put into your autoresponder, and you can get those going immediately. As you're learning and getting more comfortable, something will be going out as you're getting leads into your system. If you don't want to start with those, you can start with your own. The point of them is to insert a subject line that grabs people's attention when they see, the 30 or 40 or 50 emails that have come in since the last time they looked at their email. So you want an attention-grabbing title. You want a body that conveys your personality, that speaks to your specific target market. So they know this is not just a generic email from Joe Blow, that they feel like you're actually communicating with them. And so what I've done is copied a draft that I've been working on for my target market. You can see this is one that I will use as the first email. I'm going to stick that in there. This will be my title. Sometimes I do work on these offline, so I work on them while I'm on my iPad or something, just on a text edit program, and I can do it anywhere, in the car, while I'm waiting in a doctor's office or whatever. So the title, this is the first one that they're going to get. So they've clicked on something, entered their information, and immediately they'll get this. So it says, I promised you this. Hey, it's me. If you didn't yet, please add my email to your list of contacts. Sweet. Here's the video I promised you. Because my capture page is going to promise them a set of bonuses, of which this is one. But the first one is how to create your own military wife blog. See you in the video. Signed, a warrior's wife and a warrior wife. Because I'm looking for those people who are seasoned. You know, my husband calls them salty. You see some salty sailors. And I'm looking for a seasoned, salty military spouse who is ready to make some changes and make some things happen. So that's what I wanted to convey, a warrior's wife and a warrior wife. Signed, Nikel. Keeping it nice and short. Hitting the return here to keep things nice and short. P.S. I definitely want people to get to know me, see that I'm a real person, I'm a military spouse, I understand what's going on. Want to friend me on Facebook so we can get to know each other better? Send me a friend request to my personal account. Look me up, Nikel Wright, you know, or go to my Facebook page. Because some people might feel more comfortable or less comfortable interacting with you on your personal page. They might really want the business training or whatever insights you have to offer about your particular business or industry, so they can go here. And make sure to like it so that you will be notified of future tips for your blog. So let me wrap that. Keeping things nice and narrow because that makes it easier to read. Looking forward to it, wink. And these links, see, it's really simple. And within your body, you want to keep things short, simple, to the point, convey your personality, and give them a clear call to action. So I want them to go look at the video, and I want them to get to know me by friending me on Facebook. That's it. You can also add other things. I'll show you those in another video. You're going to click Save. And next. You want to track clicks so that you will know when folks open and when they click on a link, and save and edit. So while that's saving, remember, let's review. We want a title that catches their eye when they look at their inbox. You want something that doesn't automatically go in the trash, right? A title, they're going to click on it, open the message, short, easy, like an appetizer, bite-sized pieces, short sentences with your personality, speaking directly to them, call to action that is clear, just one or two choices, and then close. Hit save. So this is our first message in the series. They're going to get it immediately. Okay? There you go. If you want to create another one, we can copy. It's going to create a copy with the same text. But now the second message in the series, you're going to go in and talk about something slightly different, but still very related. So you enter new subject. That's catchy, right? That's going to get them to open. And then you're going to change the text. Give them a couple of short calls to action. You can send them to, perhaps it's a video. For my particular business, we want everyone to see an introductory video So I might send them to that video. I might send them to content on my blog that I've created. I might send them to a great video that I've created, or that shows my personality, might show me and the family doing something interesting, and you want to provide value in what you're giving them. So send them to the videos that will give them more information and answer their questions. Address the questions that you know they have in their mind about your business or what you're offering clearly and succinctly. Keep it short and sweet, close it, and hit save. Next, you can set the interval, so the number of days after the previous message. I'm going to send this one to go on the next day. And do you want to send to folks any day of the week? Right? So say someone signs up on Saturday evening. Do you want them to get a message on Sundays? If you don't want folks to get messages on Sundays, then unclick this and it will account for the one day except for a Sunday, so it'll skip to the next day. I don't mind, so I allow folks to get messages all the time. You can set the time based on the time zone. I'm going to apply these to all of the messages that I set in the series, and I like for folks to get mine first thing. Sometimes I like them to get them in the evening as they're getting off work and people are kind of goofing off, winding down. Sometimes you might want them to get messages at night, after the kids go to bed, 8 or 9 p.m. So it just depends. Send messages based on each subscriber's time zone as well, and track clicks on the links within the message, which is really important because you want to know, that'll kind of tell you what kind of question the person had in their head based on what link they're clicking on. Okay, so I'm going to save that. And so now we have set up our Aweber account. We have created a list within the Aweber account, and we have created the first couple of messages in our follow-up series that's going to go to the folks who've expressed an interest in what we have to offer, what we're doing. All right, so that's a great starting point, and as you go along, you'll want to add as many messages as you can to your follow-up series, because you want to stay in touch with folks as long as they want to hear from you. So until they unsubscribe, you want to provide them with valuable content and messages. So that can grow and grow and grow as you progress. And then periodically you'll want to create broadcast messages so that they hear from you and hear current events from you. And here's the final result. You'll see the follow-up list, your first email, which goes out immediately, and then the second email, which is going to go out, say, the next day, and it'll be in their inbox in the morning when they open it up. Okay? So, hey, I hope this has helped. It's really, you can do it and as quickly as we did here. I look forward to sending you the next part of the 4-part series that I promised you to get you set up and rolling with your online presence. Thanks. Talk to you soon.